hopefully by now you have seen the Snood that we are going to be working up this year. The Sally Skeleton inspired Snood. This yarn is Red Heart Super Saver Stripes in the color Jewel Tone. You cannot convince me that they did not have Sally's patchwork dress in mind when they created this. Someone was watching Nightmare Before Christmas and then put this yarn together. Like, that's what it is. It has been sitting here for quite a while waiting for me to make a project with it. Incredibly happy with how this turned out. Not only for the fact that I love snoods, it is a super chunky, cozy type of snood. Perfect for this time of year. The tutorial is out already. You can follow along with me video style, or there's also a written pattern and a PDF. So we have a lot of options, whatever direction you want to go. Here's the thing about my crochet alongs. It is 100% make it your own. If you want to follow along with everything that I have placed out, including all of the movies that I picked out, the planner that I have, you can print this out exactly the way it is. Sometimes it's nice, especially in January, to not have this extra thing to think about. No, every day for the next 13 days, either the morning or the evening, you're gonna have this time set aside just for yourself to work up this amazing snood, and all you have to do is follow along. Or you can go the total opposite way, choose different colors for the pattern. Calendar that I have, there's also an option. I did this super last minute, but you and I were crafty witches, so I figured you might have some fun stickers laying around that you want to use to decorate this. Print it out, have it in your yarn dungeon, ready to go. That way, I like lists and I like crossing things off. I think I'm going to use highlighters though and color in the box. That way I can still see what each day was, but each box will be colored differently. I don't know, these are just ideas. You can take them if you want. Let's chat about the calendar since I have them out already. I have taken apart this pattern and placed the amount of rows that we're gonna work up for every single day on here. It's not a very big pattern, so we're not going to be working up a ton of rows every single day. Hopefully that helps encourage us to work it up every single day, because the main reason behind this pattern is to set aside some time for ourselves every single day for the next 13 days, which is why it's attached to this next part, which involves movies, because I love movies, I love crocheting, and the combination just brings me a lot of happiness. The next part is the Mood Snood 13 night crochet along movie list. There are also two options. If you want to follow exactly the movies that I picked out, print that one out. Otherwise, there's an empty one and you can add your own movies for the next 13 days. You want to pick movies that are your go-to, like things that when you pull it out for the day, you kind of smile about it. For me, spooky claymation movies, total favorite. We have Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas. Obviously, I had to do that one. It would have been weird if I did this project and didn't watch Nightmare Before Christmas. All the rest of them I have are camp horror. Trick or Treat, feeling the spooky, because since we are in January, it's 1 month closer to Halloween. You gotta have this one playing. Nightmare on Elm Street, Jennifer's Body, again, super camp. There are other claymation movies that I love and would probably have made it into this list, but I wanted to add another layer of cozy nostalgia and go through all of my DVDs. So anything that I had in my DVD collection, that's what I chose from. Out of a DVD player to the yarn dungeon, I have an area that I'm fixing up here. There's a couple of things that I need to grab. I need a few more pillows and I need to bring some blankets up here as well. I don't know if everyone thinks this one is camp, but I definitely do. Army of Darkness, 13 Ghosts, The Brothers Grimm, which is, I have not watched this in a very long time, so really excited for this. I'm not sure which day I had it put on, but I wish it would have been today. If you haven't joined my newsletter yet, now is a fantastic time to do that. Also, if you like these types of crochet along, this is just the beginning of the year. There is more to come. I'm also gonna put both of these charts in my Insta highlights. So if you follow me over there, you can click on that, grab a screenshot of both of these charts, then you don't have to print it out and it's just on your phone. Make sure after you fill out your movies and you have your entire lineup, tag me, hashtag #AltKnotsGhoulSquad. I would love to see your setup, or if you're gonna follow all 13 days that I have put out, like the Brothers Grimm. Let me know if you're as excited about this as I am. The pattern is out, the tutorial is ready. I think that's it. I think we're ready to go now. I'm assuming if you've made it this far with me that you're in this with me. You and I, we're gonna be working up this Snood together. So thank you ahead of time for joining me in this crochet along. It really wouldn't be fun or a crochet along at all if you didn't join me. If I was just here in the yarn dungeon crocheting by myself, it would just be an everyday for me. So thank you for joining along. I hope you're excited about this year's first crochet along. Until we meet again, have a fantastically spooky rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.